Welcome back to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries Year of the Capcom, presenting the 2017 classic Resident Evil 7, the next chapter in the history of the Resident Evil franchise, following on the heels of Resident Evil 6. We will see how a change in perspective, a change of characters, a change of pacing, a change of narrative construction, and also an emphasis on health warnings for what is also the franchise's new and only virtual reality game.
But Cloud, if we're going to be doing a year of the Capcom, that means I got to go record DMC 5.
You got a solid point there. Dante would, of course, laugh at the idea.
Lots of stutter stepping.
Jerky cinematics. An emphasis on faces in your face. This is the gold edition of Resident Evil 7, where all of the downloadable stuff, with some exceptions, the banned footage, Volumes 1 and 2, are available immediately if you purchase the gold edition of the game, and this was available as an add-on if you pre-ordered Resident Evil Village when that came out in 2021.
So I'm not going in to this playthrough blind at all. I happen to know a bunch of the story spoilers that are happening, mostly due to community backlash and confusion regarding Village.
Backlash about Village. Well, maybe it should be the Village that's upset. That game was freaking dope, man.
To be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you.
Aw, she misses us, Mr. Cloud.
Oh,
I love you, Ethan.
it's the kind of love that might break your heart.
Bye, baby.
Great way of introducing the player to some eye-openingly good graphics in this, the next generation of games.
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. Oh.
Everything is okay. Everything is not okay.
Stay away.
I want you to stay. I want you to stay away.
I thought that the opening montage was a bit longer than that, actually.
Oh, it keeps going.
It's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
The trope of good stories, of course, is never introduce too many characters at once. So far, we have 3. First was M.I.A. M.I.A. was having a good day on what appeared to be a seafaring vessel, as indicated by the waves you could see underneath the railing. This is Ethan. He drives a car and he lacks a face. And he's talking to unnamed friend, character number 3, whom we never get any more exposition on beyond this cutscene.
I have to find out what happened.
Is he going to warn us about crocodigators?
Thank God there's no crocodiles during the main game. All right, no use.
I do forget. Are we in Louisiana, Alabama, or Florida?
It's Louisiana.
Okay.
I mean, the name Dolby, Louisiana comes up like 20 times between this game and Resident Evil Village, unfortunately.
Okay.
This is the place.
Time to walk around and explore a new world full of bugs, full of hands. check your objective by checking the checkmark button on your controller, whichever one that is.
Can we zoom out?
I think, I think you could zoom out a little bit. The very first Resident Evil game set in the first-person perspective.
I don't think that that's actually true.
Yeah, can you name another Resident Evil game that was not in third-person mode?
I want to say that there were first-person options in and prior Resident Evil titles, specifically the more the RE rail shooters were first-person, but I don't know if those actually predate this or not.
Brought to you by Simply Gone. I'd like to think of this walk up to the abandoned house proper as the filter, if you will. At the time,
See, there are crocodigators.
right. They call us the sewer gators, crawling through shit and getting gold on the other side. But seriously, people, I would reckon that Resident Evil 7, even years after release, still holds up as one of the best VR games out there. I wish I could share insight onto the VR-ness of the game, especially the game design, the difficulty, the enemy fight mechanics, RE engine, all that stuff. Unfortunately, I never got to experience this game in full VR. I imagine it is just as immersive and terrifying as everybody makes it out to be. Because you think, right, you're comfortable with the game just being on a screen. But the screen is something you can either look at or look away from. But when you put the VR headset on, everywhere you look, you're in the world. You cannot escape the world except by taking the helmet off. That has to be, like, really intense.
So I don't actually remember if Doom VR is a direct port of Doom 2016 or not. But I do recall that Doom VR specifically does use a majority of locales, enemies, and situations from Doom 2016.
That games have to take some considerations with VR. One is hand-eye coordination.
I mean that pinwheel of bovine legs is actively bleeding, so that is a fresh trophy there. So
Oh, men are busy in these woods. They're digging up from the swamp. Picking up some birds along the way. Birds are tasty. Best cooked on a barbecue. Did you make it this far, player? Congratulations. You may be ready for VR.
and purse.
Object is rotatable. Contains picture. Hello, wifey.
Hey, we're actually allowed to take it too.
A driver's license covered in a strange black substance. It's real.
Unintelligible markings.
I mean, it's so convenient that you take a driver's license photo that like you want to make it look legit, but at the same time you want to use the narrative aspects of the game to block out some of the material. Are they having a slumber party?
I kind of doubt it. I mean, it's approximately 4 p.m., so...
It's actually closer to 8 p.m.
No, what, are we in the actual middle of summer?
Yeah, it's July.
Oh, okay.
Where daylight is long And the nights are short, and everything is warm.
And we apparently have a shirt-mounted flashlight.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that view of the outdoors, because that's the last view of the outside world you're going to get for the rest of the game. Well, okay, that's not necessarily true. That daylight time, yes, that's the last daylight that Ethan Winters is going to see for this game.
I mean, his last name is Winters. It was always going to be in a darker game. So,
Welcome to the winters of our discontent. May glorious summer by the son of York. It's just as creepy as the loading screen said it would be. How's the detail looking, Mr. Gurdett? Look creepy and crawly enough for you?
it's very off-putting, certainly. Oh, they were nuking one of the corvids.
Birds are best
But then
roasted.
again, we're not entirely sure how successful they were at nuking the corvid because everything is so dilapidated.
Hey, let's hit the X button and see what it says. Over 20 missing in 2 years. And thanks to next-gen graphics, not only might you be a little disgusted by the sight of a cockroach crawling on what is your character's hand, a lot of the little details that they put, like the notes lying all over the place, handwritten stuff, like you could see it in plain English, like what it says. It's just the game offers you an opportunity to hit the cross button on your PS4 controller if you're playing the PS4 version of the game to see what it says.
They have stored a bunch of trash in their dilapidated stove, Mr. Cloud.
They seem to need a tutorial on how to kitchen, Mr. Gurdett.
Specifically, the cleaning aspects of the kitchen. Yeesh.
Gross. You mean that there's a person living here under these circumstances?
As far as we can tell, no. There's way too much literal decay happening for a person to successfully live here.
Well, thanks to the streaming in of daylight, it hasn't quite settled in the claustrophobia aspect of Resident Evil 7. If they were aiming for a disgusting, creepy house, then they have definitely succeeded in creating the world inside of a disgusting, creepy house. Okay, we have a residence, but where's the evil?
The evil is permeating all around us, Mr. Cloud.
There are no zombies. There's no Wesker. There's no mad science.
Not every Resident Evil game has to have a Wesker or mad scientists.
But somewhere around here, there's a man in a dinner button-up shirt. Videotape. Press to open inventory button. Select tape. Move it around in space. Check out the details. It says derelict house footage on the label.
But unfortunately, we don't actually have a VHS player available to us at the moment.
At the moment, no. Players should come to recognize this area as part of the demo of the game. The demo for Resident Evil 7 that was available late 2016. The demo that changed everything.
By being too awesome, or
By answering once and for all, what is Resident Evil going to do with the direction it took, with the direction it was in when Resident Evil 6 was the latest game around. For more details on Rocket Rabbit opinions on Resident Evil 6, you can check out our playthrough of Resident Evil 6 on our channel.
Is that supposed to be a picture of Mia?
It is supposed to be a picture of Mia.
Okay.
How convenient. The only details we could see are the details of the most relevance. Good storytelling. Very, very good storytelling.
Oh, we don't have that fuse.
The third slot is for the stairs. Absorb this information, player. This concerns you. Damn it.
Oh, there's a VHS player.
Finally, we can see the videotape.
So, why would you take a Polaroid picture specifically of your lock room?
That also great question. Narrative convenience is the answer. There is a lot. As much as I like the story in this game, a lot of this is it's almost too convenient at times. Oh, there's a thing around here. But in order to find out, especially you viewing at home, you're going to have to stick around for Rocket Rabbit Commentaries' next episode of the Resident Evil 7 playthrough where we check out the demo.
Alright. Be safe, everybody.